Morning, guys. So as we empty our freezer, and I'm just gonna bring you guys in a little bit. I'm trying to use up everything that I have. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna take these wonton wrappers. Check these out. Okay, so what's in these wonton wrappers are the same thing that's in ravioli, like a ravioli batter. So we're gonna make ravioli with wontons. Then I have this big monster bag of pasta sauce that I made I don't know, a couple weeks ago, sitting in the freezer. No sense in making fresh sauce, so I'm just gonna use this up, and we're gonna cook the ravioli in the pasta sauce for supper. And I thought you guys would like this little trick. I've done this for years. I buy the wonton wrappers for ravioli, or well, wontons whenever I want to make them. But I thought you guys would get a real kick out of this. The other thing I'm going to use, and I love this cheese. It's called smoke. You guys can see that. Smoke flavored cheddar cheese. It is so delicious. It is so amazing. So we're going to roll up these wonton wrappers into ravioli. I'm going to put them on this sheet tray over here, and we're going to get these suckers going. I have bread in the oven rising. It's a busy day here. It's Tuesday, so it's my at-home day, which I absolutely love. And gonna get some stuff done, and then we're gonna cook these up a little bit later. But I'm gonna show you how to wrap these. I'm gonna get the rest of my stuff ready, and I'll bring you right back. All right, so here we go, guys. Spin you guys a little bit. Okay, so the only thing you want to do with your wonton wrappers is keep them in a damp tea towel. Okay, on my pan here I have a little bit of olive oil. So there's meat in my sauce, so I don't want to do a meat one. We're not rigatoni people, or not rigatoni, ricotta people. We don't really like it that much, so this is just my way around it. Okay, so in this bowl I just have one of our farm fresh eggs, and we're just going to take that with a brush. I'm going to move this over here so you guys can see, and we're just going to coat the corners like so, because you don't want the wonton wrappers to dry out, because they will dry out. Okay, so now I'm just going to take some cheese, roll it up. Now make sure you don't put too much cheese in it. I'm infamous for doing that. And you just want to kind of, it's a little tedious, but you know what? It's all good. And if you ever see these wonton wrappers, I'm going to try to bring you guys in a little bit more. For me, like 50% off, chuck them in your freezer. And then if, say, you want to do this on like a Sunday when, like here it's snowing, do that. Just bring them out, unthaw them, and make up some ravioli. You can freeze them. I've done that plenty of times. I make up a bunch and then I pop them in the freezer. I did some pumpkin ones for my mother-in-law because she likes pumpkin ravioli. And then you just kind of stick it there and make sure it's pressed down and get as many air bubbles out. Air bubbles are your enemy. Like so. Just gonna pick it up here. Make sure I get all the air out. Like so. And that's it. Super easy. It's just a little time consuming, but it's something different, you know? And like, you can flute the edges or whatever and do whatever you want. You can cut this off. I'm not going to do that. And you can do it as one too if you want. I've done that to get, like, take the wonton wrapper a little bit further. So you would just take it A little bit of egg wash. Oops, sorry guys. A little bit of egg wash like so. Grab just a pinch of cheese. I like the bigger ones, but you do what you want to do. Grab it, kind of fold it in the middle. Grab it. And you can go like that as well. Like so. If your wonton wrappers are a little old, I think I got 2 here. Yeah, you got to be careful. You're only getting 1. See, I got 2. See how easy that is to... They're a little dry, to be honest with you. Like so. You can do that as well, right? It doesn't really matter how you do it. Just make sure you get as much air out of there as you can. Like so. So, yeah, so you would just do this, right? And then you would blast freeze them. Like you would just simply freeze them at this point. Like once you have them all done, freeze them, and then you're good to go. Like these are really dry, like too dry. But I like to grab these. Many things. You can just deep fry these and make some deep fried wontons if you want. They're really good on top of, like, if you cut them into strips. So like they're pretty versatile, really. You can do whatever you want. And then just like that. And then you just pinch, pinch, pinch. Like so. There we go. Like so. Super easy. Kids actually don't even mind doing this. But they're tasty, you know, in that good sauce. Yeah. All right. I'm going to keep rolling and I'll bring you back when I'm all done. All right, guys. So I'm all done. Okay. And as you see, I have them underneath this tea towel. It is a dampened tea towel. Oops. So this is what they look like. I'm going to actually, Michael's going to be a little bit later than I anticipated. So I'm actually going to pop these in the freezer. You know what? I'm just going to put them in the fridge. I'm just going to put them in the fridge. But at this point, you could put them in the freezer. I have 2 layers here. Okay. Need to keep them moist. These will dry out. I cannot tell you how fast they will dry out. Within minutes. But they'll make a better ravioli if you keep them damp. Okay. So I just have some clean tea towels. I'm going to use up my egg on my bread. I try to always, when I'm planning a meal, I try to plan maybe 2 things that I can add together if I have any leftovers or anything like that. I had a little bit of my stuffing sauce for my stuffed peppers last night, so I just dropped it in my pasta sauce pot. I have it on the stove, just thawing. I'm going to pop these in the fridge. If you have any questions regarding these wonton wrappers, you can even use these to make really good pierogies. I know, it sounds crazy, right? But it makes really good pierogies. Especially if you like a deep fried pierogi. Fantastic for that. But yeah, so that's just a quick little tip for you. If you see them 50% off, grab them, chuck them in your freezer, vacuum seal them, and they'll last forever. Yeah, and make some ravioli. You could do like a meat ravioli. The only reason I didn't do that is because I have meat in my sauce. That's what I originally was going to do, but I have sausage, homemade sausage in my pasta sauce over there, so I'm just not going to do that. But anyways, if you have any questions regarding this, you let me know. I will bring you back when I cook them, because I'm going to cook them right in the pasta sauce. It's a one pot deal, and I think they're really, really good. And my family really likes them. And then I got cheese bread to go with that. And we're golden for supper. So, like I said, like it's only 20 to 11 here right now. So, way too early to be cooking supper. So, I'll bring you back when I'm ready to go. And we'll get these cooked up. Alright guys, so I have my pasta sauce. I did end up throwing one more jar's pasta sauce in here. I have an hour till supper, so I'm going to get this started. So you do need to bring it up somewhat to a boil, like a simmer, right? And if I can't fit all these ravioli in here, then I'll just blast freeze them and save them for another time. But so I'm going to show you my bread. So I made a loaf of cheesy bread to go with it, and we're just going to have a real simple Caesar salad to go with it. Stretch that meal out. And yeah. I hope you guys are enjoying these. If you guys want more of these, what I'm doing to empty my freezer and so on, you let me know. And I'll keep doing them. I mean, I gotta cook anyways, right? So, if I don't cook, the fam jam doesn't eat. So, okay. Oops. All right. Well, when this comes up to a simmer, guys, I'll bring you right back. All right, guys, so we're up to that gentle simmer. If you want to do this by cooking the pasta, so you just boil some salted water, drop these in. As soon as they float up to the top, they're done. Here, we're just going to nestle them into the pasta sauce one at a time. Okay. You will get a couple that break open or whatever. And just keep pushing them in. And I just have my stove on medium. And just keep pushing them in. And as you can see, they're starting to lift up a little bit. That means they're cooking. I love cooking Italian. It's like, I'm glad my husband's a big pasta guy. My favorite thing to cook. I think I'm going to be able to get them all in. Slide that in there. And if you use a Dutch oven like this, you can also just coat the top with cheese, pop it in the oven, and on like 250, and you'll have a good you'll have a good dinner. That is for sure. Okay. There we go. I got them all in both layers. My laundry pile. Now, let's slide around by you guys here. Top it with a bit of olive oil. You don't really need to stir it at all. It'll do it all itself. And there we go. And then at the end, I'm going to pop the lid on this, let it steam. And then we're going to top it with cheese. And I'm just going to use the heat of my stove to keep it warm while we finish up chores. And that is supper. So I'm just going to let this olive oil kind of coat on the top here. Like I said, like you can stir it, like there's still room. But I don't want to break my ravioli. So there's lots of room in there. Just want to kind of stir in my olive oil a little bit. You can see the bubbles are starting to come up now. I think that's a good looking dinner. And there's one of the raviolis. Okay, gently put it back in. The most labor-intensive part is putting the ravioli together. This is the easy part. And then I have some more of that smoked cheese I'm gonna put on the top. And we're good to go. When I serve up, guys, I'll bring you back. All right, guys, here we go. So I have Michael's plate here. I used the rest of the olive oil, toasted up the bread. That's what it looks like. And now we're gonna dig in. Nice and cheesy. Gonna move his salad. See what I mean by there's tons of room? Because it will shrink. That's for sure. There we go. There's Michael's plate with this little salad there. Alright guys, if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. It really gets my channel out there. And like I said, if you guys want to keep seeing these kind of videos, you let me know. And I'll keep doing them as, you know, we're plugging away with this move. Alright guys, hope to see you soon. Bye.